Are we live? Let's see if my microphone looks like my microphone is working here. So, how's it going, everybody? Looks like we're going to, just be live for a little bit here. I'd like to talk about the Malibu a little bit. I've been making some plans of my own on what I want to do with it, but I'd like to get your guys' opinion on doing some things and stuff to it. So, oh wow, a lot of people in here already. Let's go. Punk Bomb, Young, E.T. Makins, Custom, Puerto Rico Shop, dang. Kyle, staring into my soul. That's me. John Kit Jr., what up? Babyfoot, the redneck. How's it going? Jimmy Wells. Jimmy Wells. I'm going to put this over here. The best crazy Canadian on the planet, entire Earth, is me. But I'm self-proclaimed. That's my own title I gave myself, so. Killer community. The community's freaking awesome, man. So, like I said before, on top of the cost of the car being covered, we raised like another $6,000. Roll bar and safety harness. We've been thinking about a roll bar. Just a roll bar, though, that we can pad up behind your head. What up, Dan Glant? I was actually out working on Gina's car, and you know what? I had to take a break from it. It's just so... Like, I feel stuck with it right now because I have to do the torque boxes, and I don't want to do the torque boxes, and like... I don't know. Someone come do them for me. They're really annoying. What up, Rob's Car Art? He's the one who painted my photo for me. I mean, drew my photo. It's not paint, it's the drawing. Rear end. The rear end's already a built 8.8 in it. Ford 8.8. Okay. Oh, just put an 850 cage in it. The problem with 850 cage is that when you go 850 cage, you can't really drive it on the street so much because, you know, the bar is right here next to your head. So if he had an 850 cage and they hit that thing, then he would have like smacked his head into the side and just wouldn't have been good. True North 88, we've been talking about that too, but I'd rather see like a 76 millimeter on it. I think I want to put a single turbo on it instead of the twins, to be honest. The rear axle, it doesn't need wheel spacers, so we've already ordered frame notching kits for this thing. Let me just... What? Let me just open up a Microsoft Edge. What's it called? G-body frame plates. I'll show you here in a second. We got them on Summit Racing though. So I did make a big Summit order today. Okay, this is what I did. So these are what we ordered here. I don't know if they were UMI or not, but basically what it does is it notches the rear frame so you could run a bit better rear wheel in the back. Because the problem we were running was we had to be the exact offset to run a 9-inch wide wheel or else it just wouldn't fit. And then the problem was we wanted a 9-inch wide wheel in the rear and like a 8-inch one in the front. And there were two different bolt patterns, so we could only get certain style of wheels. So the other thing that we bought was we went ahead and we got like a Willwood front brake kit, which converts the front from 4 by or 5 by 4.75 to 5 by 4.5. So that's what we did. Oh, Tokyo's in here. What up, Tokyo? Baby girl?
Baby girl, should I just do some ASMR today? For my lovely, lovely sex machines.
All torque gearbox is force fed. Brent from Australia. Justin, what's the best car to enter the drag world as beginner? A Mustang is the cheapest way to go fast. Always. Just because there's so much aftermarket. And they didn't change the chassis for like 30 years or something. Do a big block and nitrous. I don't like both of those things. Do you guys sell a 72mm turbo? We do. A 72, and then you can pick your option of T4 or T6 backside. BlackSheepIndustries.ca to find all your turbo needs. Turbos and wastegates and all the good stuff. Gucci. Howell says, what's up, Kyle? What up, son? Yeah, about that. Please throw out all the wheel spacers. We're going to be throwing out the wheel spacers. 5 Trulies in already? No, just one. Gene actually gave me one today when we got Donairs. So I was eating Donair meat, which is basically pussy. Because just the way it does thing. I was eating pussy and Trulies. 72mm turbo, how much? You'd have to check the website. We just did a price update because... 1, the whole shipping thing with the Rona, and then 2, metals actually got more expensive, so we had to do a slight price bump in stuff. Your torso feel like gooch? That's awkward. Wheel spacers are completely fine. They're using F1 cars. Just got to use extended ARP, hardened lug nuts. Yeah, the ones we weren't using were good. Were not good. They were not made to be what we used them for, I don't think. What is Chuck Norris saying you should do for the build? Chuck Norris says build it better because his boner crushed the side of it. That right front wheel was trashed. Did you convince him to get non-torque thrusts this time? I would like to do non-torque thrusts, but it's completely up to him. I would like to see something like a Race Star or something on there. Yes, the Wheelwood brakes, it actually converts. So if we look up Chevrolet Mustang, El Camino, I'll find the one that we actually got. It was a cheaper one. I think it's like 8 something. I think it was this one. Yeah, if you look closely right here, you can see that it's dual bolt pattern. So you can reuse the regular bolt pattern for 0.75 or go to this one, which is 450. So we ordered this. It'd be nice to get an upgraded front brake on his car because I believe it was like 1 piston front brakes on that car. Do a diesel. If I knew anything about a diesel, I might do a diesel, but I know 0 things. 0 about a diesel. 1 things about a diesel. What's his dream about it? Tokyo. Tokyo's dream is my dream. Tokyo's my little bitch. Watch some of your old vibs and your fab skills got legit. We're getting more legitter. Sometimes I feel like out of practice just because we don't do it all the time because I'm like a one-stop shop over here. Do the paint the same color metallic green, but just shiny and new, and the roof black. That was my light. With gold pearls. Keep the 5 spokes just because that was the personality of the original car. Like the original car looked like he was like he sold crack. It looked like he sold crack. But with the new car, there's a really nice front bumper that I would like to get on the car. G-body bumper. Bumper tuck? Is that what it was? Someone sells a tucked bumper. And I had a picture of it, and I don't know what I did with it. I picked up my CD in broad daylight, and I scratched it. It was by some fiberglass company. Featherlight, there it is. I really want to put this on the car because I feel like this makes the look of the car. One of these. Why? That's a Cutlass. There was a picture of it on a car somewhere. Malibu. Did I save it? Oh, right here. So, this is the look right there. That I feel like that makes the whole. That is a nice G body. I like that. So the front bumper here, that piece, they are. I think it's like $300 and something US, but to get it here. But I think that instead of the steel bumper on the front that sticks out like 7 feet. I feel like that makes it right there. You go from selling crack and now you selling, I don't know what some high dollar shit is, but now you selling the good stuff. You selling, I don't know what's expensive. You selling gasoline because gasoline's expensive. What wheels are you going with? I don't know what wheels we're gonna go with, but now that the front and the rear are both gonna be 5 by 114.3, it should be easier to find a good set of wheels. I actually met the guy hauling it. He was filling up by Petra at my house in Calgary. Had a good talk. Small world. That's actually awesome. Yeah, we did pick it up in Calgary. The new one with better paint would look like Tokyo. Was an exceptional crack seller. In the future, you should do a truck build. I'm always looking for either like an S10 or a single cab short box full size truck. I think that'd be fun. Fix the wheel hop. Yeah, I think that's a big issue too. I think half the wheel hop issue was probably those spacers letting it flex a little bit. Cutlass, Malibu, same difference. Yeah, they are. Little late, but make sure you cage it this time. Easiest right now. I don't want to fully cage it. If he wants to do a roll bar and harness bar, I'm okay with that. But, yeah, I don't want to put a cage in it. Auto drag 2.0 wheels. Okay, let's look it up. Let's look it up, sir. I'm lucky it didn't pick up my auto drag like outfit of the day for my drag setup. Drag queen setup. Oh my god, those are just like full billet wheels. I mean, not billet, but they're like, there's no spokes in them. Why would you do that? I was thinking about just like race star wheels. Reasons for single over twins. Fab? Question mark. The twins that are on there are too big, and the cost of buying a new set of twins is more expensive than buying a really good single turbo. That's the only thing I'm going with, and it would simplify the whole setup. I do like the race stars too, Tokyo. Get the steel wheels with the center caps like I sent you in Tokyo on the green Malibu. I don't like them. I'm just going to say it, I don't like them. Why would you do that? Rota wheels? No. What about like race star wheels? Like that. That's like a cheap, good alternative to things. We're still trying to stay on a budget here. Your welding skills, tuck them yourself. I cut. What? Oh, tuck the bumpers? I guess we could do that too. I'm not good at like bodywork. Meticulous bodywork stuff, I'm not good at that. Kanzi wheels. I think Jegs does make a nice wheel too. See, when I think of wheels like this, I think of these are like, these belong on a Honda or a Subaru or something like that. They just don't fit like the muscle car era of wheel. In my mind anyways. Ooh, I like that. Tokyo, we can get these? That's a nice wheel, Tokyo. And I bet it fits. 6.5 back spacing for an 8-inch wide wheel. Wrong bolt pattern, though. Oh, I bet those fit, Tokyo. Those are really nice. I wonder if they come in 17, or is it just like a slick, skinny option here? What is this? Yeah, it's a skinny. Tokyo doesn't want a skinny because he's a thick boy. He's worried that, like, his weight in the car will make it tippy. What's your review of Canada as a country to live in? I mean, it's okay if you don't watch the news. And you like taxes. I pay a lot of damn taxes. Does anybody feel like Jegs is just copying... Is this Walmart? Jegs is just copying Weld now? Because Weld, that's like a Weld V-Series wheel right there. Yeah, Kanzis are for 240s and GTRs. Yeah, they're like a tuner style wheel. Jamie B says Riddler wheels. Dude, run the Vision Nitto Sport Stars. They come in all bolt patterns and all offsets, and they look sick on just about any build. They sell bigs and littles as well. Jimmy Wells. I'm going to look them up. Sport Star. This wheel? This one, maybe. This one, no thanks. That looks like a regular Weld, like, chunky wheel. There it is on a G, but that looks so dumb. What about this? Malibu Donk. Them 20s? Tokyo, them 20s? See, I could see Tokyo riding around like this. This is a Tokyo style vehicle right there. Big wheels. Tokyo, why don't we get 20s? Can we do that? I think I'm not going to stand up because I'm only wearing underwears, but I think we should do 20s. Malibu on 20s. Oh, gross. G-body on 20s. Oh. What is that? That's not on 20s. Those are like... At M20s? That's a good look. No, they 10s, but I keep them clean. No donk. Order backseat V-Bands for it too. Whiskey Jack Raj, my man, ordering it up. Helping out with the company. I feel like Tokyo needs 20s. Tokyo is the kind of guy who would run 20s. No, they're not 20s, but I'll keep them clean. Anybody who doesn't know that reference, we're going to look it up now because I use it a lot.
Let's go help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Okay, who sat at my desk?
I wish we hit the lotto and came up on $1 million like y'all. Man, after paying taxes and lawyer fees and all daddy's badass credit, buying Viagra, tricking with these sack chasers around here, $30 and $40 every now and then, I ain't end up with $1 million. We end up with this crib and this bad motherfucker right here. This my baby, man.
It's off the hook.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Got them 20s on there. Them 20s, I just got them.
Them ain't 20s, but it's off the hook.
Them are 20s, man. Nah, they 10s. I bought them from somebody, but they nice though.
Yeah, they cool.
Yeah, they tight. And then you know, since I had this, my pussy rate then went. I get more pussy from police ladies. Everybody give me some pussy.
What up, Day-Day?
Oh, this lady is funny, man. She's throwing a record booth down the slots and swap me. She is funny as hell. Come on, let's go.
Might end up with boobies on here if I type the wrong thing.
Hey, wait! Don't be stepping on those flowers, motherfucker. I just planted that shit. Who's your boy?
It's my cousin Craig. He from L.A. Craig, meet Miss Ho.
So then there's another part in the movie when he's like, they tense, but I keep them clean, no. Foos nitrous thrust 2 wheels. We're just going on a wheel rampage right now, I think. Foos thrust 2 wheels. Oh, those were the ones that were on that Malibu. We need 20. I know a Donk, but I feel like, how do I G-body on 20? I feel like that's a Tokyo right there. Tokyo's like, yeah, look at him, 20s, and then he's got his turbo under the hood. El Camino. What else was I supposed to look up? I forgot. Malibu wagons. Oh, yeah. I've seen a Malibu wagon before. Tokyo on 20s. It rolls off the tongue, too, doesn't it?
Like, oh, Tokyo, baby, you be on 20s.
That's what the girls be saying.
Them 20s, Tokyo. Oh, Tokyo, please. Oh, don't make me wait. I'm so wet. Them 20s turn me so on. Oh.
I thought that was a rap reference to a rap song. I know Maliboost was street, but for baseline, what was the drag strip stats? It was only on the drag strip once, and it blew the wheel off it. But I think Tokyo has... I think it went 1150 on the street. Like, yeah, on pump gas. Pump gas, it went 1150 on the street. According to the draggy. Black body on gunmetal rims with a chrome lip, like a GNX. I don't like the chrome lip, though. Pro Touring Malibus. Tokyo doesn't want a 20? What a bitch. Better build diff to avoid breaking axles. It's already got an 488 with a spool and 35 spines axles in it. And C-clip eliminators. Forget the 20s. That's just fine. We're forgetting the 20. The 20s are done. No 20s. What about 18s, though? You can still keep... You could say 18s is 20s. People won't know. Just like rub the tire off and then write 20. Like them 20s? It ran good on drag week. I think that's the main focus around the build of this car is he wants to be able to just take it out and not break it and then be able to take it on stuff like drag week. Well, Canadian drag week. Get 17-inch. Yeah, their Tokyo said it did 1147 on pump gas off idle according to Draggy, and that was on like 17-inch Nittos or something. that didn't even have like a drag radial on it. So I bet you if we would have put the drag radials on it, it could have ran 10s on the street because it was like 130 something mile an hour on the street. 135? 132? I don't remember. This light is really shining in my face. So, what else should we consider doing to the Malibu? Just... like a Malibu, I'd really like to get somebody to be able to do the body work on it. Because if we can get the body work done, we'd be able to wrap it. And then, let's just look up 3M wraps. Like, what's a Tokyo color? Tokyo's whatever the fuck I say he is. Bitch. Mark James, bitch. Show me your titties. Products. We need a swatch. Paint it peach. What's the idea of Drivetrain? Well, we already have the LS. It's gonna get freshened up with new bearings and stuff. I forget the name of the company. I'm sorry, Luke, but Cutter Up Performance, I think. They're gonna redo the bottom end in it. It's got a built turbo 400 in it. It's got a 488. So all like the running gear is good. I think we're gonna put a single turbo back on it. And I think for roll cage, we're just gonna do a roll bar, harness bar. So it's good till 10-0 in the quarter mile. Naked chick airbrush on the trunk lid, 80 styles. Only if you draw it, Rob. We're trying to find a body man, but to find someone who's not like $1 million is probably pretty hard. Tokyo's a baby blue with a red tint in the windows. Can you get a baby? Like, is there a baby blue G body? Oh, that's a... I don't know if I can see Tokyo in a blue car. Tokyo, can you see yourself in a blue car? What's your ideal color, Tokyo? What? Wrap it in clear? Naked chicks fighting a dragon on the back. If you're doing that, if you're painting a naked chick on the back, we're putting 20s on it. 22s at least. Let it look trashy as fuck. Tokyo, like... I know we've talked about this... Sorry, that light is blinding me. I know we've talked about this, like, as a fam jam. But Tokyo said that he would... As much as having a shitbox is cool, having a nice looking car that is reliable is even cooler. What's up, Jason? What up, Chris? Trevor, what up? I gotta like re-sign into my YouTube here because it messed up. I check my phone. Luke just sent me a photo. What did Luke send me a photo? Lance sent me a photo. Tokyo needs this front bumper. Lance, we're just talking about that on video right now. I had a lot of people actually message me and say start like a GoFundMe or something for Tokyo's car, but we came up with like $6,000 between the works of us to help with this build. So I mean, if you want to help out with the build after that, you can just be a member to my channel. That helps too. Or my Patreon helps. I'm with Team 17-inch Snowflakes. That sounds like a porn video if I ever heard one. What are the pros and cons, single versus twin turbos? So with our particular twin turbos, they're just too big. And I sized them thinking of somebody else's combo and then realizing that they didn't have the turbos that they thought they had. And so we end up with two big turbos. We have like two 69mm turbos, which are good for like 1600 horsepower. You know what? Too damn big. We need like a 72 or 76mm single turbo on there with a big backside, and I think that's gonna work better. So we've been considering switching it over to a single turbo. I mean, if somebody needs those manifolds that are already set up for like a Malibu, I don't know. I don't know what Tokyo wants to do with that. You make awesome YouTube videos. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Trevor. Yeah, Jamie said some pros and cons there. Thanks, bro. Looks like Mullet's bumper. Already pledged 500. Oh yeah. Hey Kyle, been watching since early Super Days. Just want to say thank you, and VJJ are super cute together. And can't wait till you can quit mining to do this full time. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's almost there. I feel like my revenue is like this far away from being able to just up and quit. The biggest thing that helps right now is like my Patreon helps a little bit, which I do like some behind the scenes stuff. But it's like consistent. That damn light just fell again. Get the mower going. So I've actually been working on the mower. If you want to watch this little clip with me right here, I'll put it up on. Man, I need like I need a light that's not going to tip over on me. I have been working on the mower. If we just want to minimize this for a second, open this. So what I have to do is, and another thing I thought about is we can actually drill right here. All right, so if you look, it is picking up, tells it the pickup for the sensor on the flywheel, and this is what tells it to fire your coil, give you spark. And it is picking up this piece. So you see this piece right here. This piece is like the trigger for that pickup. The problem is if we want to go standalone, we need like a flywheel that has a bunch of these little things on there. So multiple ones. So it gives you like a tooth pattern and then have a missing one. And that's how you can control the timing. And the EFI Raptor 700 actually has a flywheel that looks similar. So as you can see, this one's just a long strip right here. And if we look up the Raptor 700, you see how right here it has like the magnets right there, and then there's one missing right here. That's the kind of trigger wheel that we need on our Raptor. So I have to figure out something, either custom make a trigger wheel or whatever to make it work. The only problem is that this is a sealed case right here. And we can... Oh, shit. So right here, it's actually a sealed case. So my trigger wheel can't be bigger than this part of the case, and it has to fit on the outside of the flywheel here. And we have to have some sort of pickup on it that we can send to our ECU. So that's my biggest problem right now, and that's why I haven't made any headway on it. I've been trying to design something or figure something out that we can get a pickup sensor on it. So that's where we're at with the lawnmower thing. What up, Marty? From Australia. Australia, isn't it? There's no A at the end of Australia. It's because you guys say Australia. Do a mod motor. Mod motor's like expensive. If a mod motor got cheaper, I would do one. Shout out to the Snow Mexican for the 5.3 New Edge build. Doing the same thing to my new Edge. I actually want another new Edge. I don't like my chassis. I don't like my SN95. I think it's gross. Like, disgusting gross. First time catching you live. Keep up the work, good brother. Thank you, Jamie. Do the 6.2 up big time and 5-liter Whipple Charger and turbo. What 6.2? I'm sorry, Kyle, but I imagine your mom shouting your name like Sheila Broflovsky. South Park, flappy-headed Canadians. Does the trigger need to be in the case? Relocate it external. The problem is the case seals on both sides of the crankshaft, and you can't connect anything to the crankshaft without, like, putting it outside the case. Weld your own pickups around the perimeter of the flywheel, then measure and cut to spec. Then just use simple Hall effects style crank sensor and dial it in with your engine management. See, that's what I'm thinking about doing. It'd be nice if we could get a laser cut ring to fit around the crank sensor there, or the flywheel, and then I could just tack weld that on, and then we could pick that up. Oh, you're talking about the Hellcat. The Hellcat is a 6.2, I think, or is it a 6.1? No, it's a 6.2. You're my favorite Canadian dude. You're my favorite, the original Wallace dude. How about that? Oh, that 1320 video merch. I like this shirt. I wish I could make one that said Boosted Lifestyle on it. That's good. I probably could. Do we vote for wheels? We were just thinking about wheel options, and then thinking about what else we could do to the car. We're also, we had to redo the fuel system anyways, so we have a surge tank that we're going to be installing. That had to be done. Send, cut, send. Just got here. The old Malibu motor bad? Nope, it's not bad. It works fine. Have access to a laser for the laser cut gear. I was just thinking about a laser cut gear, that's all. I've also been playing a lot of games lately. I started New World. I don't know, it's like an MMORPG. I've been wasting a lot of time with that. Sorry. Ask V where my hat is. Is that the red one that she still never sent you? Holy, I'm tired. I came live just to, you know, to hang out. I was sitting on my computer chair anyways. One of my friends here is in Scotland, is from Alberta. He says the temperature swing is why he's here now. The temperature swing here is stupid. Like today's actually probably not bad. 13 degrees. I thought Luke sent me a message for some reason, but it was Lance. Display. You know what I should do? I should do like a 24-hour stream. Not today, obviously, but I should do a 24-hour stream just for a laugh and a half, I think. The only thing is the 24-hour stream for me, I'm known to be a car YouTuber. You guys probably aren't going to watch me play video games like most streamers would do, is play video games. So you need to work on suspension, wheel, and stuff. So if you guys are just coming in, we did order bigger front brakes and a brake conversion to 5 by 4.5, so we can run matching front rear wheels, because right now the rear is 4.5 and the front is 7 3/4. 7 3/4? 4 3/4. I think I said 7 because 3/4 is 7.5. Yeah. So we did do that. We ordered some frame notching kits in the back so we can plate the frame and get a little bit more offset inwards of the car. It's a pretty popular thing to do. Are you using manifolds or header for Maliboost 2.0? I think we might use a BSI log manifold. Can you do a water-to-air cooler for the turbos? I could, but air-to-air is so easy for a street car. Water-to-air involves, if you're going to do it on a street car, you need to have an air-to-water intercooler, and then a heat exchanger in the front, and then an ice box in the back as well, if you want to run ice. I'd say this is the best man show. I'm sitting watching 20-degree cheers. I wish it was 20 degrees here. It's a fully adjustable forward link already in the new Maliboost. No, we're going to be swapping it all over. We need the upper torque boxes welded in. Because we welded them in the old car, so we got to weld them in the new car, that's all. We can change the instant center point. It has 5 adjustable holes on the top control arm. I'll do a farting in the bathtub 24-hour stream. So I do I'd fart in the bathtub sometimes, take videos of it, and send it to the boys. It's not gay if it's the homies, right? See ya, Benjamin. Alright, send me that on Instagram. You gonna spray or what color? I don't know. I thought, it's probably cheaper to get it wrapped. Or if we know someone... Literally, we need to find somebody who can do affordable bodywork. And then if they can paint as well, and just paint it and do one of those, Tokyo calls it a 50-foot paint job, where it looks good from 50 feet away. I guess Pro Touring Maliboo's probably look pretty cool, too. Oh, that looks really nice. The back end is so long on this car. It's it's made for dead hookers. Malibu wagon be so nice too. What a weird car. Chevy was just like, we're gonna make this car. And they made it. Kayak. Listen, I don't even know the first thing about painting stuff, so that's a big issue. All-wheel drive LS Malibu? I think that would be super complicated and very unnecessary. Oops. I'm just going to open up YouTube here for a second. We are going to redo the frame to let bigger wheels fit on the inside of the fenders. I want to do an all-wheel drive Civic. I think that'd be fun. Who's live right now? I'm trying to see who's live, if anybody car related was live, but they're not. YouTube seems like a weird one for live. Have you guys ever watched? I mean, I'm asking the wrong crowd because you're watching a live video on YouTube right now, but Do you watch live videos on YouTube often? I feel like Twitch is the spot. Like, we're always live on Twitch on V's channel, but... Prep work is tedious but simple, but it sucks. For bodywork, yeah, I don't know anything about it, to be honest. And it's not something that I want to do. I would rather pay someone to do it, to be honest. Why am I so tired right now? I feel like I have no energy. And, like, I go out in the garage and I just look at the cars. And I just stare at them. I have no motivation to do anything with them. I don't know if it's because it's by myself or just, like... I don't know what it is. It's because I know I have to do some stuff that I hate doing, like getting those torque boxes out. But doing it by myself sucks so bad as well. And it's just grinding dust and, like... I smashed myself in the finger with a hammer. I try to watch live, but I work too much. Yeah, I understand that. I guess a lot of people are probably at work now, too. From Saskatchewan. Nice. Oh my god. I'm so tired for no reason. It's like supper time here. Maybe it's because I ate that friggin' donair. The meat pussy. I think you do your best work when you got the boys around. This is true. I should just make an open invite to my garage so I got motivation. It's 10:25 a.m. there. It's like 5:24 p.m. here. You're like halfway across the earth. You know what? I think... Oh, I'm gonna go... I don't know. I'm gonna go do something. Try and get some motivation going in the garage. I started making a video here. I can show you. Also run under the intake manifold. It's just really shitty to unplug them if you ever need to pull the harness, but I guess that's what this connector is for right here. So that was me working on V's car. Yeah. So I just try and, I try and get out there. Getting out there is the hardest thing. And then once you start tinkering, it goes a little bit. And then I just like, I don't know. Motivation's hard for a couple days. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, boys. I hope you enjoyed my quick little live stream. I like to pop on every now and then just to talk with you guys, give you guys some recognition, some one-on-one chats, some one-on-one sexy time. Yeah. Peace, bros.